Welcome to the Convict Podcast, folks. I'm your host, Moliere Dimanche, and we have some breaking news. A few of my friends have been sending me this story about a slew of officers who were arrested at Hamilton Correctional Institution. The arrest affidavits have not been made available online. The Hamilton County Clerk of Courts hasn't published it yet. The Office of the Inspector General hasn't put the arrest affidavits out, but we got some eyeballs. They weren't fast enough to delete their Facebook profiles before I can get to them, and one of them's still in jail. We have officers Ethan Allen Burkett, William Story Shackelford, and Coty Michael Wiltgen. Two of them are from Live Oak. The other one is from Jasper. And they were all arrested for battery and falsifying records for fraud. So putting all of the pieces together, it looks like they didn't beat somebody up and lied about it. But, you know, looking into the specifics of the information that's available online about these guys, I saw that two of them were given a bond and the other one was not given a bond. This guy, William Shackelford, right? William Shackelford wasn't given a bond. And, you know, as I'm, gathering as many pieces of this thing as I can, guess what I find out? William Shackelford used to work at Swanee Correctional Institution. Okay, so you got these two guys from Hamilton. And then you got this guy, William Shackelford, the only one from Swanee who did not get a bond. Ethan Allen, his bond is 10 grand, and so is the other guys. They get $10,000 bonds, and the only guy from Swanee, who's a defendant in this case, he doesn't get a bond. Now, what does that tell you? This man, he was most likely the leader of the pack. He was the one that probably instigated it, and he was the one that did the most. I guarantee you, he didn't either rip somebody's eyeball out, he didn't try to stomp somebody's throat closed, or he did something that, that he was accustomed to doing at Swanee, and it was a bit of a slower pace at Hamilton. He didn't get a bond. So the details of this, they're sketchy right now. DOC hasn't even said anything about this total investigation on their website. But from what I'm hearing, they're investigating more officers about this whole thing. So, fortunately, I got some eyes on close to this thing. I got some eyes on the field, and they're going to keep me updated with, the information as it trickles into them. And we're going to get to the bottom of this one, man. I mean, all of them were arrested today, and there have been no media reports about it. There's barely anything on the internet. I did what I could to find the arrest affidavits. They're not available. So when Hamilton County, when the clerk of courts gets around to publishing the arrest affidavits, we'll get to the rest of the story. I got time today, so we're going to be getting into a lot of stuff. I'm hearing that they're deliberately spreading the coronavirus around in the prisons so that the inmates get sick. It's time to look at that. We have to talk about how that's affecting the inmate population as well. So get ready, because after this video, I'll be back with a whole bunch of stuff we need to catch up on. But as you guys know, since my babies came home, I ain't had no time to do nothing. And, isn't that something? The one thing that could get me off of YouTube is me having kids. A set of twin boys just took up all my time. And I know DOC's probably happy about that, especially with the quarantine. Everybody's going to be kicking out babies at the end of the year, early next year. And if I end up kicking out another set of twins, y'all might not ever see me again. But I had to break that story. These guys were arrested, 3 guards out of Hamilton Correctional Institution. One is an ex-Swanee guard, and he's the only one that didn't get a bond. I will keep you guys posted on this.